Ural River. It is a river that flows through Russia and Kazakhstan. The Ural River originates from the southern slopes of the Ural Mountains and heads toward the south and at the city of Orsk. It heads west through the area of the city of Kaluv until it reaches the city of Ural and heads towards the south to enter the Republic of Kazakhstan to end on its coasts overlooking the northern Caspian Sea. The Ural River extends for 2,425 kilometers and is the third longest river in Europe after the Volga and Danube. It is the 80th longest in Asia. The Ural River lies alongside the Volga River and is one of the major rivers that feed the Caspian Sea. The Ural River is one of two major rivers. The other is the Volga, that drain into the northern coast of the Caspian Sea, causing extensive land wetting. Wetlands are located in darker areas along the coast, which support high biodiversity due to the unique environment and relative isolation of the Caspian Sea. Coastal wetlands are particularly important for migratory birds, as they are important for stopovers along Asian flyways. The Ural River flows westward north to the Tobol River through Magnitogorsk and around the southern tip of the Ural Mountains through Orsk, where it turns west for about 300 kilometers, 190 miles, to Orenburg when it joins the Sakmara River. The river passes through Kazakhstan, then turns south again at the mouth and meanders through a wide flat plain until it reaches the Caspian Sea a few miles below Atyrau. The Ural River is 1,509 miles, 2,428 kilometers long and covers 91,500 square kilometers. The Ural Mountains rise near Mount Kruglaya and flow south along the eastern flank past Magnitogorsk. The river begins in the Kruglaya foothills of the Uralto mountain ridge in the South Urals, on the territory of Okalinsky district of Bashkortostan, with an average width of 60 to 80 meters. It then falls into the Yaik swamp and expands to 5 kilometers. It flows through a 45-kilometer length valley in the Goberlinks Mountains. After Uralsk, it flows from north to south through the lands west of Kazakhstan Oblast and Atyrau Kazakhstan Oblast. There, the river expands with many lakes and canals. The river is mostly fed when snow melts, with a relatively small rainfall contribution to most of the annual discharge, 65%, and occurring during spring floods, which occur in March and April near the mouth and upstream from late April to June. A depletion of about 30% occurs during the summer and fall and 5% in the winter. During floods, the river widens to more than 10 kilometers 6 miles near Oralsk, with an extension several tens of kilometers upstream. The average depth of the river is 1 to 1.5 meters, 3 to 5 feet near the source, and increase in the middle reaches and especially near the mouth. The river is influenced by a continental climate with frequent and strong winds, with a typical annual rainfall of 530 millimeters. Wetlands in and near the Ural River Delta are important for migratory birds. The river hosts many endemic and endangered species such as the great white pelican, Dalmatian pelican, dwarf cormorant, egret, flamingo, white duck, ferruginous duck, white spoonbill, glucy ibis, bustard, and coal. The Ural River is important for many species of fish from the Caspian Sea. In the lower reaches of the river, there are 47 species from 13 families, of which sturgeon and herring make up 11%, perch and salmon 9%, and more than 4%. The main commercial species are sturgeon, roach, bream, carp, perch, carp, and Asia-Pacific catfish. Rare species of salmon include Caspian salmon, sturgeon, and white salmon. The river is one of the most important rivers in Russia after the Volga River. Wikitube is the first audio-visual encyclopedia in the English version.